I have done much work among you, and, of course, have made a number of utterances as well. Yet I can't help feeling that my words and my work have not entirely fulfilled the purpose of my work in the last days. For in the last days, my work is not for the sake of a certain person or certain people, but to demonstrate my inherent disposition. However, for a myriad of reasons, perhaps a scarcity of time or hectic schedule of work, my disposition has not enabled man to get to know me in the slightest. Therefore, I stride forward into my new plan, into my final work, to unfold a new page in my work, so that all who see me will beat upon their breast and weep and wail unceasingly on account of my existence. This is because I bring the end of mankind to the world, and from this point on, I lay bare my entire disposition before mankind, so that all who know me and all those who do not may feast their eyes and see that I have indeed come to the human world, have come onto the earth where all things multiply. This is my plan. It is my sole confession since my creation of mankind. I wish that you could give your undivided attention to my every move, for my rod once again presses close to mankind, to all those who oppose me. Together with the heavens, I begin the work that I must do. And so I thread my way through the streams of people and move between heaven and earth without anyone ever perceiving my movements or taking notice of my words. Therefore, my plan is still progressing smoothly. It is only that all your senses have become so benumbed that you do not know the steps of my work in the slightest. But there will surely come a day when you will realize my intention. Today, I live together with you and suffer together with you. I have long since understood the attitude that mankind bears toward me. I do not wish to make further clarification, much less give further instances of a painful subject in order to shame you. My only wish is that you keep all that you have done in your hearts, so that we may tally our accounts on the day when we meet again. I do not wish to falsely accuse any one among you, for I have always acted justly, fairly, and with honor. Of course, I also wish that you could be open and magnanimous, and do nothing that goes against heaven and earth and your conscience. This is the only thing that I ask of you. Many people feel restless and ill at ease because they have committed atrocious wrongs, and many feel ashamed of themselves because they have never performed a single good deed. Yet there are also many who, far from feeling disgraced by their sins, go from bad to worse, completely ripping off the mask concealing their hideous features, which had yet to be fully exposed, to test my disposition. I pay no mind to, nor do I take careful notice of, the actions of any person. Rather, I do the work that I ought to do, be it gathering information, or roaming the land, or doing something that interests me. At key times, I will proceed with my work among men as originally planned, not a second too late or too soon, and with both ease and dispatch. However, with every step in my work, some men are cast aside, for I despise their flattering ways and their feigned subservience. Those who are abhorrent to me will certainly be forsaken, whether intentionally or unintentionally. In short, I want all those whom I despise to be far away from me. Needless to say, I will not spare the wicked ones remaining in my house. Because the day of man's punishment is near, I am not in a hurry to cast out all those despicable souls, for I have a plan of my own.
God's judgment in the last days is not for certain people, but to show man his disposition. Yet for various reasons, like lacking time, hectic work, his disposition has not allowed man to know him. God moves into his new plan and his final word. All who see him will beat their breast and weep because he exists. God brings the end of mankind to the world. His disposition is laid bare before all. So all who do and do not know him feast their eyes and see he's come to earth. It's God's plan, his sole confession since man's creation. God wishes for you to give him your attention, full and undivided, to see his every move.
For his rod once again presses close to man, and to all those who oppose him.
All those who oppose him. God moves into his new plan and his final word. All who see him will beat their breasts and weep because he exists. God brings the end of mankind to the world. His disposition is laid bare before all. So all who do and do not know him feast their eyes and see he's come to earth. It's God's plan, his sole confession. It's God's plan, his sole confession since man's creation. God's judgment in the last days is not for certain people, but to show man his disposition. Oh, his disposition.